Morning, dudes. Well, you see, I was hoping to have a nice big video ready for you today, and I have to go to work. I was gonna have a video talking about the new year, the old year, everything that we've done. I'm getting my lunch ready and stuff right now. Everything that we've done over the year and whatnot, and what things have changed, what's gonna change, and what's happening, and what's going on. But I gotta go to work because it snowed. You guys know that I work in snow removal and stuff like that. So that got me thinking, the only real chance that I'm gonna have to hang out with you guys and tell you what's up is to take you along on my day, on the journey. It's technically Sunday today. Nobody works on Sunday, but we do. If you've been watching for a while, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, here's what's going down this season. Taking the truck today so I can drop off garbage at the dump. Real quick, what's going on here? For all you guys that been following me, we're into drifting, we're into muscle cars, we're into all kinds of car projects. So basically every week we're gonna have something for you, whether it's cars, building, driving, or making them look cool. Now every Friday, as always, we're gonna have some sort of build video, like the El Camino right now, that's the main project. But I wanna forever keep that going on. So when the El Camino's done, we're gonna move on to the next thing, probably Brent's Nova. So on Sundays, we're gonna be art-related stuff. Shit. You guys okay? All right, so you guys know I do a lot of art stuff and things like that. Maybe not all car-related all the time, but Sundays is gonna be about artistic, building the Speedemon brand. Mondays is gonna be like a regular vlog. So Mondays is when I'll get to catch up with you guys. We'll be able to talk and I'll tell you what's going on for the whole week. Stay up to date on current events and stuff like that. And then Wednesday is going to be a new thing that I'm trying out. It's called Project 253 Drive, and we'll get into that in a minute, as well as the Speedemon brand. So that's like 4 videos a week, hopefully regularly. So we start the week off. Let's say we start the week off on a Monday. Monday gives us the regular vlog where we'll just touch base, and you guys got questions, that's where I'll answer them. I like doing that because it feels more personal and like I'm hanging out with you guys, right? So that'll be every Monday, regular vlogs, tell you what's up. And then Wednesday is going to be the 253 Drive. We'll get into that in a minute. New video concept idea, kind of where this channel is going to go, and it's a piece of the puzzle. Fridays is going to be the El Camino build, or any kind of epic major build that's not just like bolting on parts but actual fabrication work. And then Sunday is like a mess around kind of art day, so we'll probably do like paint a bunch of stuff that's car related, or I'll show you my art and how I do it and tips and tricks, but everything that can kind of translate into car stuff. And then it all kind of comes together in the end, hopefully, eventually, as the big brand, Speedemon Performance, under the channel, Project 253. We're just gonna make stuff happen. So anyways, I'm out this camera up here because we gotta go. I realized the channel didn't have a whole lot of direction. I was basically just chasing my own tail, smelling my own farts, going to car shows, bringing my cars to events, breaking them home, fixing them, doing that circle. And then a lot of the time too was spent like hanging out with other people and filming their cars and stuff like that, but no real progress. I would work on a project, change my mind, and work on something else later on. So starting this year off, starting this year off with a mission, and we need some sort of direction. Now I thought the best way to do things, to progress, was to get on something and stick on it. That's what the El Camino is. That's the one that I'm gonna see to the end. I'm gonna push it through, and basically it's the rebirth of the channel, if you will. The other thing is that I want to do stuff that scares me. Doing the El Camino, the entire chassis build up, I've never done that before. I've never cut into a frame. I've never had to modify that much and do that much work and basically build an entire car. So that scares the shit out of me. So that's why we're doing it. That's why we're going at it. A big part of this thing too is going to be the driving. So we're going to get into that later on, like I mentioned previously on the 253 Drive. We'll get into that. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll explain what every little show on this channel is going to be. Channels have multiple shows, right? Donut Media, Hoonigan Media Machine, stuff like that. I'm gonna kind of follow suit. But the mission here, what I want to accomplish, is because I'm doing a lot of this all for the first time, never done it before. It's safe to say that I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning as I go, and I'm using things that are easy to use. Like, we have technology at our fingertips right now. So if I don't know how to do something, Google it and then kind of learn it from there. Maybe practice on a few things first before you jump and try to do whatever it may be on your main project. Example would be like a new welding technique or something. Anyway, I digress. What I'm getting at is I want to prove to you guys watching, because I know there's a lot of dudes out there that are a little bit influenced, a little bit inspired, a little bit motivated by these videos. So I want to show you guys that you can really do anything that you want to do, especially the stuff that scares you. Do something that's challenging, that's going to push your limits. And I want to show you that you just got to get out of your own way. Stop being afraid of yourself. Everybody has some sort of excuse, whether it's usually a money thing, which is, okay, that's tough, but there's ways around to get a second job, you know, like watch some Gary Vee, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's always got an excuse, and most of the time it's because they're afraid to take the risk of doing it. Going back to the El Camino, the example is taking the risk to build the car. Could destroy it. It's a classic car. Somebody could have really enjoyed it. I'm hopefully going to enjoy it. My crew's going to enjoy it. You guys are going to enjoy it. But the risk was ruining a good chassis. So just stick around, because like I'm going to prove a lot of stuff to you guys that can be done, and I'm just going to go for it. Jump in 2 feet, all in, all the way, let her rip, tater chip. Yeah, baby. Mission in mind, we need a plan, and the plan, like I said, is building the El Camino every Friday. That's the main focus, the main purpose of this channel is going to be doing builds like that, building the El Camino, getting it done all the way, take it out, test it, tune it, do everything, top to bottom, front to back, the whole work. We're going to do it all in-house. It's going to be all us. Maybe the tuning part itself, we're going to do a dyno, you know, Pro's going to help us out with that. And some things we can't do, like alignments, you know, that kind of stuff. But the plan moving forward is to always have one crazy build on the go. So the El Camino is pretty epic. It's a 71 El Camino with a C4 Corvette suspension molded into the chassis. The engine's been moved back like 8 inches for balance and stuff like that. It's fully caged, getting full racetrack treatment. Gonna have a fuel cell and all that fun kind of stuff in it. Next after that, obviously we're gonna get into Brent Nova, because he unfortunately doesn't really film too much, and he's not into the filming and making videos like I am, so a lot of content that's kind of missed there, unfortunately. Come on, Brent, you gotta, come on, dude. Anyway, so next up is gonna be that. Now that's pretty epic too. It's a 66 Nova in full drag trim, tube chassis, fully caged. It's a real track machine. After that, we gotta find something else. I know Jean-Marc's got some pretty crazy ideas for that wagon, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The other part of it is, so that's Friday video. Going the following day would be the Sunday. Now Sunday is going to be like the art channel, because I do a lot of airbrushing and a lot of custom stuff for people. Like I've done helmets and guitars. Usually it's car related, sometimes it's not, but it's all going to come together in one big kind of piece. So that's why I'm going to throw up some videos of the art stuff on Sunday. It's going to be screwing around with like fun stuff that's car related, but not exactly car related. So like an example would be painting up an RC car body and then throwing it on a car and playing with it, having fun, having a good time. We used to do a lot of stuff like that too. I'm a passionate car builder. I like crazy style stuff, you know, like a lot of the El Camino. Basically, it's safe to say the idea was from the Huna truck or the Hunicorn, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I really think is cool. I'm really into. I'm gonna do more builds like that. So passionate about that, passionate about art, so I can paint these cars up, do some airbrushing on them, make them look super sweet. Now the other part of that is gonna be driving. So I mentioned it again earlier, this is where I'll talk about it a little bit, but the Project 253 Drive video series is basically gonna be like sort of like a diary of what it's like to drive every day, what it's like to learn new things and to progress as a driver in everyday situations, and then eventually track situations, moving up to getting, you know, we'll take you to the racetrack and see where it goes. I've got a plan for where I want it to go, but we're going to start with basics, which is basic driving techniques, basic layouts of cars, how they react to certain things, how it makes you feel, because, you know, driving is a passionate thing, and it's in your soul. So we'll get into that. The first video is going to be in a Wednesday, I think next Wednesday.
next Wednesday. And we're gonna just kind of try it out and see how it goes. So that's 3 different kind of style videos that you're gonna see on this channel all the time. Hopefully those 3 every week. And then, like I said, on the Mondays, that's where I'm gonna talk to you guys and like basically settle this shit before, didn't I? Moving on. So basically what I'm saying here is the plan is to make all these 3 things to come together. So that's building the car. Fridays is going to be built. Sundays is the artistic stuff. So you know that we're going to be able to like make that car look good and flashy, and it's going to be able to represent when it's done. And then third would be the driving aspect of it, because I've always dreamt of being a pro driver, and growing up I wanted to be like, you know, stars and lights and champagne bottles, pro driver, winning team, all that kind of superstar crap. So I'm not saying I'm going to try to be a pro driver. I just want to be the best driver I can. So that's all part of it. There's the trifecta, and that all together is basically what I want to use to build my brand, which is Speedemon Design. So it's spelt kind of like Pokemon or Digimon, right? So it's not really Speed Demon, but it's more Speedemon kind of thing. So think of it like, yeah, we build speed monsters. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of cool. A lot of the guys in the crew, they like the branding, they like the logo. I think it's pretty neat too. We're not satanic, don't worry, don't freak out. Believe in God and love Him. But that's kind of the direction we're going, and I'm hoping what that brand can do is bring us to the ultimate goal, the big dream. Okay, I'm running a bit late. I'm gonna have to get rid of this garbage later. All right, we're here. Time to suit up. Super COVID rule.
This, folks, is my chariot for the day. Whoa. Welcome to my office. Showtime, baby. To like midnight, 1 in the morning now, still going at it. But so where were we? We've got a mission, we've got a plan. Now a mission, a plan usually leads to some sort of goal, right? Well, we got a pretty big goal, or I have a pretty big goal. That's where things get exciting. My biggest goal, my biggest dream is I want a nice big garage, a big shop for all the homies to come and chill, and somewhere we can call home, away from home if ever you need to get away, anything like that. So the idea of this whole thing, the goal at the end of the day, what I want this channel to provide me, the brand, everything, build everything up so that it can pay for the lifestyle that we all kind of want to live, right? Playing around with cars, doing your thing, not having to answer to nobody, a little sick of my 9 to 5, you know what I mean? So I want to go big. I want a shop big enough for each one of the boys to have a spot to work on their car. So I'm thinking like minimum spot to work on 4 cars, 4 lifts maybe, something like that, or even 4 lifts, a lift each, and then room to work on a car in front of that. I also want a showroom, a lounge area, somewhere we can go and just chill, where it's nice and not full of dirty work and stuff, where we can set up music equipment, maybe a little bar, you know, chill and stuff like that. And I want that to hold at least 4 cars as well. So we got some nice stuff that we can just park there when it's done and looking good. You know, I got my RX-7, the Acadian, we got that wagon of JMs, Brent's Malibu. We got all kinds of cool street cars and stuff like that. We can house them all in one spot. That'd be pretty sweet. And then a spot that we could all work in there. So I want a paint booth for myself. I want to make an engine room for Brent. He's pretty good at building engines and stuff like that. I know he's into it, all that precision work. Get some electronics room, wiring going on for JM. You know, we can install sound systems. We do like suspension stuff, air rides, all the stuff we're good at. Basically pool all our talents and all our skills all together. Chase this one big dream. That's what we're here for. we're done. Woo, what a night. Now, just gonna get rid of some of this crapola. It's dark. So, you guys kind of get the idea? Can you see me? No? It's too dark? Sorry. We got some lights here. So, the goal, the dream, I'm gonna talk to mine. Of course, I don't stop there. Yeah, the big dream is to talk for all the homies, call home, maybe even make some sort of business so that it will sustain itself. Just build sweet ass cars all the time. But also at the same time, I've got a list like probably 20 cars long that I'd like to own in my lifetime. That's another part of the puzzle too. Woo. 251. It's about time to go home. You get the gist of it. We're having all kinds of new videos. Well, sort of all kinds. We got the El Camino builds on the Fridays. We got the art stuff on the Sundays. We got the driving stuff on the Wednesdays. And every Monday I'm going to come at you with some sort of personal, not personal, but you know, personal. Get personal between me and you. We're going to talk. We're going to hang out. I'll update you guys what's going on throughout the vlogs. Tell you probably about that, what's going on that week in that one, since it's on the Monday. You get what I'm saying? At this point, I'm just rambling on forever. I'm working on driving home, so maybe I should concentrate on that.